Here's how I'm currently launching new dropshipping stores in 2023. I'll be teaching you how to find untapped winning products, how to build branded general stores, and how to find high converting creatives so that way when we launch our TikTok ads, we're actually getting some profits and not bleeding money. Now, I got you guys hooked up with the sauce because I have a full Google Doc outlining everything we'll be talking about today, everything from finding an untapped winner, building your store, and of course, launching those ads. The product today is coming from Nuvivas. These people just started their ads March 20th, so about 3 weeks ago from when I'm recording this video. And within the last 3 weeks, they have scaled up to $80,000 in store revenue. And the product they're selling are these sock clogs. So viewing their product page, we can see they're selling these bulky looking shoes that have a built-in sock, and they are including a free anklet with all of their purchases. In terms of their website though, it is very simple. They have some fake scarcity up top to trick the customer into purchasing now. And for the rest of their description, it's honestly pretty basic. Like all of you watching this video can replicate this product description. And then at the bottom, they have some wonderful review photos. But overall, like they didn't do anything crazy. So if you were looking to sell these shoes on your store, the first step is to find them on AliExpress. And I'm gonna be honest, this product was fine. But once you have it on AliExpress, you can get the product imported to your store. Now, I would never recommend copy pasting straight up because that is just going to get you banned. But what I recommend you do is use this ChatGPT prompt. I'll leave it on the screen if you want to pause it, but you're essentially giving ChatGPT the criteria. Then we're typing out the framework for the description and ChatGPT will go to work. And even though it gives you a beautiful paragraph, make sure you read it. A lot of you guys, a lot of you watching are copy pasting garbage over to your stores. You may have to tweak it a bit, so don't think it'll be okay on the first attempt. Once you have your text though, you can just come to your store and copy paste it in there. In terms of these photos, I was able to get these from AliExpress and some other competitors. Now that our entire description is taken care of, I just want to take you through the website super briefly. Then I'll be taking you through the full store launch kit because we still have to talk about ad creatives in the actual testing strategy itself. So that is coming up very, very soon. But in the meantime, I just want to go through our landing page because again, it is very straightforward. When it comes to making a website, if we have a competitor doing very well, we know that their product page works. So I just made my product page very, very similar to the competition. And because this product page right here is crushing it, again, look how simple it is, very straightforward. They have done 80K in the last month. So because it's working for them, I'm not going to overthink it and I'll keep a similar concept for my store. And at this point, we are ready to go launch some TikTok ads. So I'll be showing you how to find all of the competitors' ads and I'll even be showing you how to get some unique content. But first, I just want to run through this store launch kit super quickly. The very first thing we need is a winning product, and I have some super straightforward product research criteria. So first, we want proof of concept, and we have that right here with this store, Nuvivas. They have done 80K within the last 3.5 weeks selling this one product. So there's no doubt in my mind that this product is currently selling. The second criteria is we want a recent competitor selling within the last 2 to 4 weeks. Again, this competitor started like 3 weeks ago from when we're recording this, so I know that this is a relatively new and untapped product. In terms of revenue generated, as long as it's 5,000 plus, we're good. This single product, again, has done 80K, so there's zero doubt that this is selling right now. And then some bonus criteria. If these three right here are checked off, the bonus criteria is usually checked off too. But the product needs to solve a problem or just have a really cool wow effect. There needs to be high quality images so we can look credible. And of course, make sure there are positive reviews on AliExpress and Amazon, because if the reviews are ass, the product itself is probably ass. So overall, this competitor, Nuvivas, checks off all the boxes for the winning product criteria. And if you're wondering what this website is right here, it's called Dropship.io. Here's a screenshot they sent me comparing the Dropship.io spy revenue versus the actual Shopify revenue. It is very, very accurate. So if you're looking to spy on some dropshipping stores and get some winning products for yourself, click the link in the description below. They are sponsoring today's video. They've been a channel sponsor for the last 3-4 months. I absolutely love Dropship.io. It is a key tool in my product research criteria. So if you're looking to get started, click that link down below, use code ECLIPSE20 for 20% off and get started today. Again, the link to Dropship.io is right down below this video in the description and comments. Now, the second piece of criteria is the store design, and honestly, don't overcomplicate it. If the landing page is working for the competitor, it is gonna work for you. Again, here is the new Vivas landing page, and then here is my landing page. They are very similar because since the competitor is scaling, we already know the format works, so we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Let's take the same format they're doing, but just tweak it up so we're not copying them directly. The second point here is to run branded general stores. So even though I'm selling sock clogs here, like my domain is general enough to where I can sell anything. So here's some previous products we've ran in different videos. Like here's the personalized photo bracelet. And again, no matter what product I have on the store, it still appears really branded. So I'm not changing the domain up each time. We can run with Mystique and sell a huge variety of products. And the final note for store design, don't copy paste. You have ChatGPT, AliExpress, tons of competitors on Google. So please don't copy paste directly unless you want to be sued. If that's the case, be my guest. And now the third piece of criteria is coming down to the ad creative. So this is where a lot of you guys struggle. I see every comment, you see me replying to them. So I know this is a huge issue for you guys. And I want to simplify this in the most easy to understand way possible. So again, I wouldn't recommend copy pasting creatives. And the main reason for that, there are hundreds of other dropshippers copy pasting the same creatives. So if you're all using the same videos as each other, what makes you think you'll profit when everyone else is having the same issues as you? It's highly unlikely. So instead, I'll be showing you how to get some custom creatives to actually dust the competition and you can have the edge over them. So use videos that are 10 to 15 seconds plus in duration. Usually 15-30-second videos are my best performers. You want to have a strong hook. So the hook again is the first sentence of the video. We need something to get their attention. And in the video, we want to showcase the benefits of our product. We want to show some social proof, show that there's multiple customers loving this product and that the viewer would love it themselves. And at the end, we want to have a beautiful call to action. And if you want to spy on the competitors' ads, pull them up on Dropship.io and click View Ad Library. This right here is all of the ads the competitor is currently running. Now, again, I wouldn't download these for yourself, but we can just play them and get an idea of how they're currently running their ads. So you can go through all of these videos one by one and see why each of them is unique and why the competitor is running it for themselves. And the easiest way to get custom ad creatives is to use bands off ads. They have this awesome TikTok split testing package where they give you one full ad, but they give you 3 different hook variations. So it'll be one video with 3 different intros. And this right here has generated me thousands of dollars in store revenue. And the best part, it only costs $50. So if you're interested in custom creatives with bands off ads, I will have that linked down below. And with that being said, we can move on to the actual testing strategy itself. So we're going to hop on over to the TikTok Ads Manager. I'll walk you through this step by step. However, if you want to get this full Google Doc that outlines the testing strategy and all of the previous criteria, I will have the full store launch kit down in my description and pinned comment as well. It's going to be titled the Store Launch Test Kit. So again, if you want this, it's in the description. It's a free download, so you might as well just download it. So getting started with the campaign, the first thing we want to do is click on create. Now this is the ultimate campaign strategy. Every month I plan to post a new TikTok ad strategy video just to show you what I'm currently doing. So for the name, we'll call this Sock Clogs Testing Campaign, and we want to leave all 3 of these off. So keep all of those off and hit continue. Now for the name, we are going to call this Ad 1. TikTok Pixel. Select your TikTok pixel, and then we want to select complete payment for the optimization. For placements, we only want to run these ads on TikTok. And for advanced settings, turn off comments, video downloading, and sharing. Scrolling down a little bit to creative type, we want to turn on automated creative optimization. This is absolutely huge for the strategy, so please don't forget this. Scrolling down then to targeting. First up, we have location. A lot of you watching this are just in North America, so running USA only works. However, if you have an agency account or you can target elsewhere, some other really good countries lately have been the United Kingdom. I've also had some good success with Australia. And then if you speak other languages such as Germany, you can run ads to your native country as well. Now for language, I recommend picking whatever language they speak in your country. Gender, I'll typically do all, and then for age, we just want to select 18 plus, just as so. Scrolling down, you can ignore audience. We're not going to be using any interest rate here. You can ignore this device tab, audience expansion, and come straight down to the budget. Now for each of these, I recommend you either do a $20 or $40 budget each day. If you're only spending $20, you may have to let the campaign go for an extra day. However, if you're spending $40, you're just going to get results a little bit quicker. And for the scheduling, we are going to schedule this ad for midnight of tomorrow. So the next day at midnight, just like that. And for day parting, we want to leave this all day. When I'm scaling, I will day part like 8 a.m. to midnight. However, for the testing day, I like to run ads all day. And a lot of times you'll pick up some easy sales at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., in those early hours. And for bidding and optimization, we're just going to run lowest cost for this testing campaign. And now we can click next. And this is where the campaign is actually a little unique. So this highlighted information is everything we just talked about. Scroll down to your ad details, and here we are going to upload just one video. So once you have your first video uploaded, we're now going to add 5 lines of text. And you can feel free to pause the video and copy these exact lines. Scrolling down next to call to action, we're going to want to edit this, go to standard, and then instead of learn more, we want to pick shop now. Then scroll down a bit more. We're going to paste our URL in here and always preview it just to make sure it takes you to the proper landing page. At this point, we're almost done. We can uncheck this box and we can submit our first ad group. Now, if we come to the checklist, ad group number 1 has video 1. But remember, when we bought our ads from Bands Off Ads, we purchased the 3-pack, meaning we are getting 3 videos in total. So for this strategy, you're going to want to have 3 to 5 ad groups, and essentially we're splitting up each video into its own ad group. So video 1 has its own ad group, and now we're just going to create one copy of this at a time, and in this second ad group, we are going to upload video number 2. So let's update the name. The rest of these settings should all be good. The only thing we'll have to tweak then is the date. So remember, put it for the next day at midnight. Every time you duplicate something, the date resets. Now we can click next. And on this video, instead of video number 1, we're going to delete that. And we are simply going to replace that with video number 2. So here we have video 2 with the 5 lines of text. Again, scrolling down, all of our settings should be the same. We will have to change the call to action again. So we'll update this to shop now. But this is it for ad group number 2. So for this testing strategy, I recommend 3 to 5 videos in total, and each video is going to have its own ad group. So for this particular product, we are testing with 3 ad creatives. So we're going to create one more duplicate, and that'll be the 3rd copy. And once this is done, I'll be showing you how to actually read the campaign. So that way, once you launch your ads, you're not guessing what to do next. So we'll rename it. Again, we do have to change it for midnight, just as so. And remember, instead of video 2, we're just going to swap that out for video 3. And just like that, video 3 is uploaded. We still have the same lines of text. We will have to change our call to action once more from dynamic to shop now. But from here, we could submit this and all 3 of our ad groups are done. So remember, you want to have 3 to 5 videos in total, and each video is going to get its own ad group. So at midnight, all 3 of these are going to go live. And I will be showing you how to actually read this data, but I just want to explain how this campaign is going to work. So inside of ad 1, we have our first video. Inside of ad 2, we have our second video. And of course, inside of ad 3, we have our third video. So by splitting them up, TikTok is going to spend an even amount of money on all 3 of our videos. So after day 1, it's going to be very clear which of our 3 ad creatives is actually our profitable one. So day 1, you launch your ads. Let's briefly explain how this is going to work. So the end goal for any product test is to be breaking even or profitable on day 1. And that's not to say the entire campaign has to be profitable. It just means maybe only ad 1 brings us in sales, and then maybe ads 2 and 3 lose us money. So as long as you have one of these 3 ad groups that is profitable, then that is a great sign. Now, if you're breaking even or profitable on day 1, awesome. All you're going to do is leave it alone for day 2. I always like to wait 2 to 3 days of consistent profits before I begin to actually scale. And this says it perfectly. Again, you can't scale if you're not getting consistent profits. So let's say, day 1, you're breaking even profitable. You go to day 2. So let's say you go to day 2 now and day 2 is profitable, then you're going to duplicate your profitable ad groups 3x. Remember, of our 3 initial testing ones, only ad group 1 may be profitable. So if this is profitable, 2 days in a row, we're just going to create copy, make 3 duplicates of it just like that. They'll still have the $20 or $40 budget, whatever you set, and then in theory, those 2 will be profitable. Now, let's say day 2 is breaking even. I would just leave that campaign alone for day 3 because, again, you cannot scale if you're not getting good profits. Breaking even doesn't mean scale. Breaking even means, okay, shit, I'm very close to making this work. Let's just give it another day. So if day 3 ends up being profitable, boom, create your 3x duplicates. But if you're breaking even day 3, it's time to troubleshoot our campaign. So if you launch ads, let's say day 1 you launch ads and you're noticing a high cost per click. What that is telling me is you need a new ad creative or a new product because people just don't care enough about it to click to your website. And with dropshipping, I would say every 1 in 5 products is a winner. So again, don't be afraid, like if your first campaign does terrible, just be quick to kill and move on to the next product. The next point, let's say you're getting good link clicks, but they're not adding to cart, meaning people are going to your website, but they're just not adding to cart. That is telling me you have an incredibly bad offer. Like people clicked your ad, so they clearly like the product, but they're not purchasing. So some things you can do to increase buying intent, maybe you lower the price, maybe you revamp your offer, give them buy one, get one free. Again, if you're getting clicks, but they're not adding to cart, something is scaring them away. Now, let's say you are getting add to carts, meaning there is buying intent, but they're just not purchasing. That's telling me people are clearly interested in the product because they're adding to cart. So first, go through your checkout, make sure you have a logo, that the colors are optimized, and that your shipping settings are properly set up. Also, you want to make sure you have abandoned cart recovery apps such as Klaviyo or SMS Bump. That way, if a customer adds to cart, boom, you can email them with a reminder. And let's say all of these other things are in place, I would recommend you just test a new offer out. And then finally, let's say you're getting some sales, like you're breaking even, but you're just not profitable. I would first recommend, again, you have Klaviyo, SMS Bump. I would recommend getting some post-purchase upsells such as after sell. That's going to let you increase your average order value. And of course, genuinely ask yourself, is this the best offer I can create? Or in other words, what about my website would scare the customer away? And remember, if you want to get access to this Google Doc, I will have that link in the description and pinned comment below. And one more time, massive shout out to Dropship.io for sponsoring today's video. If you're interested in that, I will have those links down below as well. On the screen now are 2 videos you might enjoy. Check them out and peace.